So what up, you guys? So this is going to be about, this video right here is going to be about people judging you. Not God, but human beings. Okay, what does the Word of God tell you? The Word of God says, do not be judged, or else you will be judged by your Father. He's going to be you're going to be judged by God anyways. But he strictly forbids us to judge others. Only God, the Father, can judge us. Only he can judge us. So, have you ever been judged before? I know I have. So, this video right here is going to be about judgment of humans. People judging you for who you are and not accepting every little tiny detail about you, but judging, like taking out this detail and just, nah, I don't like this. I don't like this detail. Oh, no, he's not good looking like me. People judge me. I look like Ed Sheeran, and it really, really gets on my nerves. But, I forgive them. I don't think too much about it. Thankfully, everywhere I go, nobody says, oh, he looks like Ed Sheeran. Only like one or two people have ever said that out in public, and that's been like years apart. So, and I don't like to be compared to him at all because I look nothing like Ed Sheeran. I look nothing like Ed Sheeran. I'm not judging. I'm not saying he's ugly or good looking, but I don't have red hair. I don't have a red beard. What is it? They call him cross-eyed, right? I don't have cross eyes. So, and my facial expression, my face shape doesn't look like Ed Sheeran. So, how exactly, sorry, my pecs are showing through through this shirt. Yeah. Strong, mighty man. Almost look like boobs, but no, it's pecs. Do the King Kong thing. Anyways, no, I don't like to be called or compared to people that I don't look like. I like to be compared to how I am. But I've been judged by people out in the past online. I don't have friends in real life, only but like one, and I never see him unless if I go to Comic-Con. But I always I do long distance friendships because they're still people, obviously real human beings on the other side of their screen. And I make sure, first of all, what I'm getting into, like, I make sure that they're actually them, that they're actually them, like real people. I don't care what they look like. I honestly do not care what they look like. Here's how I am. My heart is very, very pure. Very pure-hearted, very soft, very kind. Anybody who's nice to me automatically is already my friend, even if I don't know them. Even if I don't know them, they're automatically already my friend. So that can be good, and that could be dangerous as well, because I get too trustworthy, like too quickly, and it could be dangerous physically or emotionally. Physically, if I trusted somebody that I don't know in real life, I could be in danger of physical harm. But emotionally, I could be in danger of emotional heartache, which, as I'm about to describe, all the times that I've been, at least like 11 times already, most likely. Like, at least, let's see here. It doesn't make me sad anymore. It just pisses me off, actually. because I treat friends so nicely. I treat them so nicely. I treat them so nicely, like they're supposed to be treated, right? And what do I get in return? Heartache. I get ditched, thrown away like garbage. I get thrown away like complete, utter garbage. So that's I get thrown away like garbage. I mean, it's not fair. This world is not fair. So I guess they're of the devil, because I guess Satan is using them to fake be my friend for years and years, and then they ultimately just decide, hey Zach, I don't want to be your friend anymore. You know, they fake caring about me. They they fake their friendship for me, and they suck me in, dude. They pull me into what they're faking. They pull me into it, and they actually make me believe that they're my friend, they're like completely my friend. And this goes on for years and years until they just say, oh, whatever, you're annoying. Because I am autistic, and I do talk a lot. That is part of my autism. I'm high-functioning autism. AFA, or HFA, high-functioning autism. I am autistic. Yes, I am. And people just can't seem to accept that. They just can't seem to accept to be friends with somebody who's autistic. So they just ultimately end up saying, Zach, you're annoying. I don't want to be your friend anymore. You're too annoying. I can't talk to you anymore. I can't even stand to think about you anymore. Blah, blah, blah. Some people have actually pinned their ditching me on me, saying it's my fault that they ditched me. I can't help how I am. That's just how I was born. I can't help being autistic. I can't help talking a lot. That's just how I am. That's who I am. And if they can't accept that, if they can't accept who I am, they have no right to be my friend. None. But I thought, I didn't know that this was going to happen before they did this, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't be their friend. But it's happened like 11 times. I guess I just get bad portions of people that I become friends with, because I'm a child of God, and children of God have pure hearts. Our hearts are pure. We can't have a heart that hates or a heart that's darkened. You can have a hardened heart, but that doesn't change the fact that your heart is still pure and still loving. So that's the reason why I attach myself. I get attached to people so easily because of my heart. And I don't want to get rid of my soft heart. I want to have a loving heart, because this is the heart that God has. If I don't have a soft and a loving heart, then the opposite of a pure heart is a heartless heart, a dark heart. A heart of light, the opposite of a heart of light is a heart of darkness. In a heart of darkness, you won't care about people. You will lack love. You won't want to be friends with people. You don't care about people's feelings. See, I don't want that to happen. I'd rather be heartbroken so many different times, like endlessly, than to have a heart that's heartless, like the devil. I want to keep having a pure heart. I don't care how many times it gets me into a friendship to where I get sad at the end, and then later on in life just can't even think about that friendship without getting severely angry. I don't want my heart to change, because if I can't change my heart myself, it does it itself, you know. And if I could change my heart, I wouldn't change it to a heart that couldn't feel feelings. Because to feel sadness, you can't feel love without the feeling of sadness. If you could not feel sadness, you couldn't feel anything. Because you wouldn't be able to choose which feelings to choose or to not choose. It's either to choose to feel feelings or to not at all. You can't choose, oh, I want to feel feelings, but I don't want to feel this type of feeling. No, it would either be one or the other. First of all, you can't change your heart, but I'm making an example that if you could change your heart, that's how it would work. You couldn't choose. It would either be off or on. Off for feelings or on for feelings, all. So without sadness, there is no love. So that's people who are completely heartless are incapable of feeling love, sadness, anything, like, because they're like the devil. But God is able to change their heart if they ask him to. Only God can change a person's heart. We can't. We can pray to, but praying is our works, but us praying to God to change our heart is not us changing it. It's asking him to change it for us. We're saying the prayer to change it, yeah. But I'd rather be pure-hearted than heartless. Because if I was heartless, I wouldn't care about my family dying. I wouldn't care about my family's safety, their well-being, their health. I wouldn't care about me. I wouldn't care about God. There you go right there. If I had a hard heart, or I have a hard heart because of past sins that I'm trying to stay away from, that I slip up into every now and then. But, and I found out the sins that I slip up into every now and then, if I avoid them more and more, the sins that have caused, those sins that cause my heart to become hardened, it actually softens my heart when I stay away from those sins. So that's good news right there. But if I was heartless, I would not love God. I wouldn't want anything to do with God. I would not be making these videos to bring people to Christ for salvation. I wouldn't do anything other than doing nothing. I mean, I wouldn't care about anything. I would not care. Yeah, I wouldn't care about anything. I wouldn't be saved. Because how can a person get saved by the blood of Christ if they don't have a true repentant heart upon believing in his sacrifice? You have to believe in his sacrifice, death, burial, and resurrection with your entire heart. Otherwise, you will not be saved. It doesn't count unless if you mean it with everything you have. So, all the friends who's left me in the past, they just threw me away like garbage. It doesn't make me sad anymore. Whenever I just think about it, it just really gets on my nerves. It really kind of pisses me off. And the word piss is not a bad word, because I've seen it used in a PG movie. So, piss. The word piss it's a slang for pee, but it's also a slang for angry. So it's not really a bad word. Just like damnation, that's another word for condemnation. So it's not, damn is not a cuss word. Anyways, it depends how you're using it. Like, if you're saying to somebody, oh, you piss me off, rather than saying, oh, I get pissed whenever I think about my friends ditching me in the past. So the context or the tone that you're using is what counts. If you're using it harshly, then yes, it could be a sin. But if you're not using it harshly, like just saying, oh, it really pisses me off when I think about the friends in the past who've ditched me. So it does, but I forgive them. I pray that they come to Christ for salvation. True, but in the meantime, I hope that, I have friends right now, a lot of friends actually, who hasn't done this. But like, whenever I say that it's never going to happen, a year or two goes by and it usually does. So back in the past, I've actually had dreams of certain friends leaving me. And in the dream, they ditched me and blocked me on Facebook. And then I woke up and my heart was like aching. I had this pit in my stomach. I was like, oh, thank goodness it was just a dream. And then months later, that same person actually did the same thing. And this has actually happened a few times. So I actually kind of think that that's God preparing me for when it actually does happen. And a few times is not a coincidence. It's God showing you that it's really going to happen. And my pet rats. In 2018, I actually had a dream of my pet rats getting tumors. And just a few months ago, Queen Chocolate, the brown rat in my video, actually died because she was suffocating from a tumor right here that was pressing against her lungs. And my other rat, Princess Marshmallow, she's actually still alive. But she has a tumor as well. See, I dream about stuff and then they actually come to life. So the friends in the dreams that have ditched me in the past, I dreamed about them leaving me as friends, right? And then those same exact friends months later, one of them months later actually did. Then I had another dream about another friend leaving me, and guess what? A few months later, they actually did as well too. And then it's happened like 2 or 3 more times. So how is that a coincidence? It's God preparing me for the inevitable. It's God preparing me. So these people just don't want to be my friend because I'm autistic. I've had people block me because I'm too annoying. I've had people block me because I'm autistic. I've had people block me because they just didn't want me as their friend. So, I mean, it hurts my heart at first. But like I said, I'd rather have emotional heartache than to be emotionally heartless. So, but it doesn't make me sad anymore. And every time it happens, I feel like I'm losing a piece of my heart. So when it actually happens the next time, it doesn't hurt as bad. You know what I'm saying? It's not as bad. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it's happened so many. My heart has been so fragile that it shatters super duper easily. And when the people actually broke my heart, it actually isn't that bad the more it happens. You see what I'm saying? It's not a good feeling, but it's more tolerable. It's not as bad as it was before, and I care about all my friends equally. So it's not a question of, did I care about that friend less than the other? Is that why it doesn't hurt as bad? No, I care about all my friends equally. Otherwise, that would not be fair of me, because that would be like God loving this person more than this person, or that person more than that person. See what I'm saying? That's completely evil. To love somebody more than to care about a friend more than a friend. Actually, in fact, I actually had a friend on Facebook that I ended up blocking because she had friends that she actually cared about more than me. She actually cared about other friends of hers more than she cared about me. So, if you guys are being judged or have been judged by people in your life, forgive them. Just forgive them. Pray for them to get saved. Because, y'all, them going to hell is so infinitely much worse than them judging you for who you are. So, it's so bad. Hell is so bad that you don't want anybody to go to hell. You don't want them to go to hell. You don't even want your worst enemy to go to hell. Hell is even a lot worse than the devil himself. So, if you guys have friends, or not friends, if you guys have been in the same situations that I have been in, forgive them. Forgive them and pray for them. If they ditch you, if they were faking their friendship for you, and then later on leave you, they're your enemies. What does God say in the Bible, though? Pray for your enemies. Love thy enemy. So do that. Love your enemies. Love your enemies. That does not mean Satan. That does not mean the devil or his demons. No, that's a no-no. Enemies as human beings. Don't love Satan. If you love Satan, then you're definitely not a Christian. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll talk to you later. Comment down below if you guys had this happen to you or whatever. So I'll talk to you later.